Hello, I'm Robin Aisha Lansong, and I want to share my passion about helping other people do their trauma resolution work. And the reason this is such a deep purpose for me is having done my own work from recovering from abduction, surviving war as a child, then I know that it's possible to transform going from feeling like your life is ruled by the post-traumatic stress and being triggered all the time and the nightmares to being able to have some peace and some space in your life and in your nervous system. So the reason that so many people have trouble with this is just the confidence that it's going to actually work, and confidence that they can go into the emotion and stay with it breath by breath, moment by moment, to get to the other side, to get through and get to some spaciousness, get to some meaning making, get to some peace in their nervous system. And the reason I really love to study the neurobiology around trauma and our healing process is because it makes it less personal. That when we can see all the variety of what human beings do in response to an overwhelming situation, events that are beyond the resources we have, especially as children, then it's not so personal. It's not about our personal failing, it's about the capacity of what we can do at the time. So whatever your ways of coping, may this give you a bit of hope that if I can do it, you can do it. And that the ways that I love to do trauma resolution are creativity, and that psychotherapy has been really helpful to me, and as well as movement, dance, singing together, community events, relationships with safe people, and that coming home to your body and your body sensation gives you the power to stay with your healing process. So again, noticing the breath. Am I breathing in? Am I breathing out? What is that sensation? Can I turn towards it instead of turn away from myself? Because what I learned in my training through Stanford on compassion is that when we avoid ourselves, when we abandon ourselves, we've lost the moment to have compassion for ourselves. And when we can turn towards our sensation, towards our emotion, stay with it, breath by breath, minute by minute, we've given ourselves the opportunity to say, I see you. And that lets us eventually arrive out of the pit of self-criticism, which is a place where our focus gets really narrow and really much about ourselves. How bad am I? Versus breathing in and breathing out, arriving to self-compassion, is the moment when we can start to see ourselves in the context of our common humanity. That there are so many people who are also struggling with the same things around self-esteem, around having peace in their nervous system, and that we have that in common with so many people around the world. So again, I love to share my work because it's really about saying we can do this and do this in community. And that we trauma survivors are incredibly strong people, and we can be the most potent agents of social change because we understand the problems personally, and that we understand the need for transforming violence, racism, arriving to social equality because we directly know it ourselves. So I'm doing this in front of my latest drawing that's about celebrating my connection to the divine source, and also celebrating my connection to coming home to myself through my trauma resolution, and that moment when we can connect to others. Because when we have ourselves back, that's when we can give ourselves to the world in the way that we want and feel good, and that increases and contributes a deeper level to our own healing process. So may this serve you, and you are beautiful, magnificent, and you too can do your trauma resolution. Blessings.